Hi everyone, this is Jasmine, and from the readings, what was most interesting to me was about from the evaluation handbook, recommendation 1, learn about and reflect on alternative paradigms and methods that are appropriate to our work, and it's more on the theory-based evaluation. And it says the theory-based evaluation attempts to address the problems associated with evaluating comprehensive community-based initiatives and others not well suited to statistical analysis of outcomes. That its underlying premise is that just because we cannot effectively measure an initiative's ultimate outcome statistically doesn't mean we cannot learn anything about the initiative's effectiveness. In fact, evaluators and staff can then use this theory of how the initiative affects change to develop key interim outcomes, both for the target population and for the collaborating agencies and organizations. That will lead to ultimate long-term goals. Also, the trans-theoretical model of change was interesting. It made me know that different people are at different stages, and the different stages are discrete in themselves. And so, in our approach, in working with them, we should recognize the individual or the discrete stages that they are in, remembering also that it is a process. And so, what we're all looking at is the ultimate, which is the maintenance stage. But then also at the maintenance stage, it's not just get there and then you stop, but several things have to be done to keep a person at that maintenance stage. Very important. So in my future career, as I deal with them, I work with them, I'm looking forward for everyone to be the maintenance stage. However, I have in mind that there's also the relapse, and the relapse doesn't mean a failure. Actually, it means that there's an opportunity for us to reevaluate what we have done and get us to get in more appropriate processes to ensure that we are, when we get to the maintenance stage, we keep at it. Yes. So to me, it's even an important part of the process of change. It gives us opportunity to get the best practices and put them in place. Of course, when the relapse sets in, you have to go back to stages 1 to 3, and get back on stage 4 action, and then get to the maintenance stage again. Very important. And also from the reading, what I would have loved to know more also is about the feminist theory, or the feminist methods. Yes, I would have loved more discussions there. The feminist method talks about feminist researchers and practitioners, as well as ethnic and cultural groups, including African Americans and Hispanics. Yes, who have been long advocating for changes in research and evaluation. Yes, and then I would have loved to see, I'd have loved to learn more from there, and also especially concerning the vulnerable groups, vulnerable groups, and how they fit into this feminist method. And then also, I would have loved some more in depth concerning the vulnerable groups who partake in evaluations, but the evaluations have some form of monetary reward attached to it. So for me, I think that it affects the whole evaluation process, especially when the monetary reward is added. So I would have loved to see where it fits into our readings. Thank you so much.